Hey man, first of all, listen, there'll never be enough porn to satisfy you.
Yeah,
There'll never be enough.
It's not healthy. Yeah.
It's not. But, hey man, look, there's never enough.
Yeah.
I remember, like, man, you could spend 3 hours looking for the perfect image. It's real dark. You see somebody smacking somebody and choking somebody.
Oh,
and
yeah, I
then then you feel like, whoa, did I watch that? Was I a part of that?
There's so
because
much
you watched
fucked up
it.
shit out there.
And listen, it gets darker and darker.
Yo, what up, YouTube? Welcome to Sinn-Take, man. My name is Jason. Coming back with another one, man. Y'all already know the Most High done woke us up this morning. Let's take this opportunity to be great, you know what I'm saying? But, man, I had to show y'all that message real quick, you know what I mean? Shout out to Mike Tyson. Shout out to Terry Crews. Let me wipe this screen off real quick. You know, because, listen, bruh. You know, they absolutely right in that, bro. You will never get enough of porn to fulfill you. You know what I'm saying? There will never be enough. That's why there's a lot of guys who can watch it for hours and hours and hours because they looking for that perfect video. You know what I'm saying? And your tolerance just get worse, you know, over time. You know, the darkness get worse over time. The filthiness get worse over time. And that's what you got to understand when you enter that type of lifestyle and that type of addiction, bro. You know what I'm saying? You will notice that, you know, it's taking you more time. You become more picky. Your videos, your choice becomes more filthy. You know what I'm saying? More extreme, more demeaning. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like he said, you know, you pretty much, let me close my door, man, thought I had my door closed. You pretty much, like, yo, like, I can't believe, like, it took me that long and a video that extreme for me to get off. You know what I'm saying? So imagine if you getting worse in that sense, and like you out there in the real world, you know, dealing with the real thing, bro. You know, you're not gonna be attracted to a lot of the women that you see. You know what I'm saying? You're not gonna have a normal, you know what I'm saying, sense of what, you know, intimacy and sex is like, because you so caught up into that dark world that you in. You know what I'm saying? And that's what we have to realize is how unnatural it is and what it does to your brain. You know what I'm saying? No different from a drug addict and an alcoholic. You know, like I be telling y'all, bro. You know what I'm saying? The more you keep doing it, the more you build your tolerance up. You know, the more you need. But what a lot of people seem to ignore when it comes to pornography is the health defects that it has on the mind, that it has on the body, the wear and tear that it really causes internally and spiritually and physically and mentally and emotionally. You know, people want to skip over the emotional part. No, bro. That's why a lot of guys be out here in their feelings and they don't know what to do. They don't know how to channel that energy that they have. So what do? They put it into negativity because they in their feelings. So guess what? They gonna be mad at the next person. They not gonna be in control of their emotions. They gonna be lashing out. They gonna be upset at the world because they can't get no girls. You know, they gonna be upset about every little problem that go on in their life, and they are terribly triggered. They triggered by how well other people are doing. You know what I mean? They triggered by other people's relationships. They triggered by everything. And they don't understand like the mental side effect that it's having. And because they don't really have nothing, or at least they feel like they don't have nothing, then they always turn into toxicity. They always gonna turn to that porn. They always gonna turn to that bad food. They always gonna turn to drama and negativity and gossip, and that becomes their life. Their life, you know what I'm saying, just becomes a big ball of negativity because of what they doing and how they mind think. You know what I'm saying? And how low their vibration is. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, they become accustomed to living in that root chakra, living in that darkness, living in that comfort that they have, that they think is comfort, but is really damaging everything about them. You know what I mean? It's really killing their DNA. It's really killing their gains. It's really killing their dreams. It's really killing their health. It's really killing their masculinity, bro. You know what I'm saying? And for ones that's in relationships, it's killing your relationship, bro. It's killing your relationship because all you want to do really is fap. You don't want the real. You don't even want the real thing no more, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I told y'all a story about getting some and then right after going into the living room and jacking off. Just because the porn becomes more exciting to you. You become more immune to the digital cheeks. And it's quick and easy. You know, easy access to your energy. Easy access to your life. Easy access to your mind, bro. And then you fall right into the hands of the man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's exactly what they want you to do, bro. They want you to waste your energy. They do not want you strong. They do not want you to achieve in anything, bro. Because when you look around and think about it, bro, you know, if they could keep their foot on your neck, you know what I'm saying, and keep you with health problems, keep you in these jobs, you know what I'm saying? Like keep you away from them because they don't want you where they at. You know what I'm saying? They gonna do it. They gonna do whatever they can in their power to keep you down. So you gotta understand that when you fapping, and listen, bro, you feeding right into that matrix. You feeding right into their plan. But guess what? When you stand and you know what I mean? You out here standing on business. You out here standing up for yourself. You out here standing up for your spirit. You out here standing for the Most High. Then guess what, bro? You ain't gonna die. You know what I'm saying? You gonna live righteously. You gonna live. You gonna be prosperous in your life, in your endeavors. You gonna be blessed. You know what I'm saying? You gonna be blessed, and we are, bro. You know what I mean? But you know, for some reason, you know what I mean, when you like very low energy and you doing things that's just so negative, like watch pornography, like drugs, alcohol, you know what I'm saying, like just, you know, just super negative out here, bro. Like you just like have no hope. You know what I mean? You have no confidence, and you just don't feel like you could do anything, bro. You don't feel like you can accomplish ish when you just, you know what I mean, caught up into that, bro. And that's how I felt like, bro. I just felt like I just can't do anything right. Like, but when you on this journey, bro, like you feel like you could do anything because it's just so hard. You know how hard it is. And then the fact that you doing it is like, yo, like I could do anything, bro. It's no different from when you get out there and you know, you go to school, you learn a trade and you become really good at it. You know, sports, you become really good at it. Drawing, art, you become really good at it. You like, dang, you know, it's just crazy. Like, I'm just this good. If I could do this, you know, you just get this energy that you could just do anything. You know what I'm saying? By controlling your sexual urges, your sexual energy, which is just so hard for us men. You know what I'm saying? And we just wired a certain way to just want to, you know, bust nuts. You know what I'm saying? We just wired like that, you know, that, you know what I mean? That primal side of us easily come into effect, but you have to get control over it, bro. You cannot let this world control it to where, you know, everywhere you turn, you being triggered, bro. And that's how they want you. They want you triggered at every turn, bro, no matter what you turn on. I think they starting to do things to me purposely. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to understand, we dealing with a satanic system. So as soon as you try to do right, here come the attacks. As soon as you get on this journey, here come the attacks. As soon as you start no fap, here come the attacks. As soon as you're on the path of righteousness, here come the attacks. As soon as you walk with the Hamashiach and getting closer to the Most High, here come them demonic attacks, bro. You know what I'm saying? Here come them strong urges. You know, so you just can't let it get to you and understand, bro. Like, I feel your pain and I understand, you know, why you going through it. I understand why you going through it, and that's because you trying to do right. You doing something that a lot of people ain't doing. can't do, you know what I'm saying? Because they refuse to try to. You out here like really trying to get a hold of this because you know it's a monster. You know it's holding you back. You know that you could do better. You know that you could elevate. You know that you're here for a greater purpose. You know these things, but you know, like, watching filthiness is holding you back. You know what I'm saying? That's why, you know, when you get to a certain point, when you watch, you know, Mike Tyson and Terry Crews talk about it, bro, is because, you know, they've done the work to overcome. You know what I'm saying? That's why I could openly talk about drugs and alcohol and fapping and you know what I'm saying? Just being in darkness and all of that, being negative. We could talk about anything over here because we actually doing the work to overcome that. But if you know that you just sucked up into something, then you know what I mean? Then you can't talk about it because you know you still messed up. You know what I'm saying? And you know you real enough to know that, listen, I can't fake this. I can't be out here being a hypocrite. You know what I'm saying? I can't be out here faking the funk and be talking about things, act like I'm doing things, but you know what I'm saying? I'm not really living in this truth. I'm not really living in this journey. I'm not really living and being a person that I know that I'm meant to be. You can't do it, bro. We gonna spot that immediately. That's why we on this journey, bro, because one of the best things that we could do here is spot energy. We can feel it. We can connect the dots quicker than the average. We can connect the dots better than we ever could, bro. Better than we ever could. So it's just like, bro, you know what I mean? This is where we supposed to be at, man. You know what I'm saying? And we got to keep this same type of energy, man, because, you know, we seeing a lot of people get infected, you know, just with the lack of control that they have. You know what I'm saying? And I'm glad that you have more of us that can talk about it openly. You know what I'm saying? And when you doing the work, you can do that. When you healing, you can do that. You know what I'm saying? You can do that. And then it's like, you know what I mean? You can hear the truth in these brothers where, you know, Terry Crews, you know what I mean? He almost lost his whole marriage to this ish. You know what I'm saying? And had a beautiful wife. Almost lost his marriage because he was somewhere in the dark watching this stuff for hours, just poisoning his mind. You know what I'm saying? Lowering everything about himself. And it's nobody safe from this, bro. You know what I'm saying? We talking about celebrities that have money. You know what I'm saying? That have access to women, access to things that we don't have access to, and they recognize how big of a problem it is. But look at where they at. Look at where they at now. You know what I'm saying? Or where they could talk about these things because they healing. And that doesn't mean that, oh, you know what I'm saying, that they just completely over it, but they open enough to talk about it, which means that it's a battle that they still fighting as well. You know what I'm saying? Just like how it pop up in your mind, how you have urges, I'm sure them brothers have urges too, even though they're in a relationship. I have urges all the time, even though I'm in a relationship, and it pops up in my mind at the least expected moments. But you gotta understand, this is when we out living this life. You know what I'm saying? And when we seeing women, we just, and that's why I tell y'all that we need the ruach so we know how to get these things out of our mind. Because our mind be quick to go there, don't it? When we see a beautiful woman, when we see some of these women and how they dressing and how exposed they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's easy for your mind to just go into creep mode. You know what I'm saying? I could admit that, bro, wholeheartedly, bro. It's so easy for my mind to go into creep mode, bro. It's like nothing. It's like nothing. I get to thinking about how I hit it. I get to thinking about what she looked like from the back. Get to thinking about how that cat look. All that, bro. Like, it's just like so easy for my mind to slip into that, bro. And that's due to pornography. You know what I'm saying? You can't blame that on, oh, you know, because you have a lot of people like use it as an excuse. Man, you just a man, bro. That's just how we just man, you know, nah, bro. It ain't natural for you to just see women and just automatically be undressing them like that, bro. That says something about you and your mentality, bro. You're not thinking about her fruits. You're not thinking about her personality. You're not thinking about getting to know her. And the reason, and because we don't think like that, that's why we end up in bad relationships. Because we don't think like that, that's why there's so many single mothers out there. Because we don't think like that, that's why there's so many fatherless children out there, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why there's so many child support cases out there. That's why there's so many men out there, you know, that's so hypnotized and under possession. You know what I'm saying? Demonic possession, because they didn't enter into portals that they should have never jumped in. You know what I'm saying? And these succubus got a real hold of them. That Jezebel spirit got a real hold of them, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's all they life is triggered around, is finding women, getting sex, releasing, and all of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? And watching pornography. You know what I'm saying? So what you think they doing with their free time all the time? That's all they doing, bro. They ain't doing anything that's beneficial to them. They ain't doing anything that's beneficial to the Most High. They ain't doing anything that's beneficial to their process. They ain't doing anything that's beneficial to their health, bro. They real good at pump faking. They real good at pump faking. That's why I tell you, bro, we be too real over here. They can't have these type of conversations. We too real over here, bro. A lot of them dudes is like that, like to fake the funk. So what they do, they gotta wear a certain type of clothes, a certain type of jewelry to hide that demonic energy, to hide they lust, to hide the real person who they are, bro. You know what I'm saying? They gotta put on disguise so they don't expose the real creep that they are. You know what I'm saying? Because they not 100, bro. Them the ones that gotta fake the funk with everything, because they willing to do anything to get a release. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of dudes that's just out here like that, bro, because they have no control over this. And then that pornography is just driving them. Social media is just driving them. Them Insta hoes just driving them, bro. You know what I'm saying? So they don't know how to act. They don't know how to act, but they know how to front. They know how to fake it. They know how to fake. They know how to fake like they successful. They know how to fake like everything on the up and up. They know how to fake like they know who they are. You know what I'm saying? They play a lot of games out here too. It's a lot of manipulation with a lot of these dudes out here, you know, due to this problem. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, deep down is a lot of it too be because they ashamed of it. And you know, these women ain't stupid. They gonna pick up on it. You know what I mean? I done told y'all, like, women picked up on my energy. They knew, like, you know, just off top, like, okay, well, he not taking me serious. He just wanna F something. You know what I mean? I even had a chick just call me. She had me in her phone under the name Some Cut. You know what I mean? And for some of y'all younger cats, you know, when you cut something, that's when you hitting something. But back around 2004, Lil Jon and Trillville and them, you know, they had dropped a song called Some Cut. Look it up, you know what I'm saying? But it's pretty much just talking about that. You can hear beds squeaking in the background. The song was hot around that time, and then the chick put me in her phone under the name Some Cut because, you know, she knew that that's what I wanted to do. She knew that that was all I was there for. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, you zoom to when I was really in darkness, when the drugs and all of that other stuff took over. You know, I was 10 times worse than that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, bruh, you know, who really want to have that type of energy? You know what I'm saying? Now, especially y'all that's single, bro. You know, it don't even matter, bro, because it's disgusting in or out of a relationship. Who wants that type of energy? You know what I'm saying? To where you put more energy into pleasure than you putting it into your masculinity. You know, you put more energy into trying to release and all that other stuff and faking for the world than putting that energy into your spirit. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand, the Most High not gonna want to hear it. The Most High not gonna want to hear that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because you could feel it in your soul, bro, that something ain't right. You know what I mean? A lot of people then ran across videos because there's more and more people talking about this, and they scroll right past it. So they can't even front on their day of judgment and act like they didn't get the messages that we got. You know what I'm saying? That's why you know, a lot of us know that it ain't no turning back. We know that we can't go back to that lifestyle. And that's why we stress out so much when we go through relapses. That's why we stress out so much in these flat lines. That's why we stress out so much, you know, when them urges is whooping our ass, you know, because it was so much easier back then, you know what I'm saying? But now that you love yourself, you willing to fight for yourself. You willing to go to battle. And a lot of these dudes aren't, you know what I'm saying? So they not gonna feel your pain. You know what I mean? You will look at them and you will see that they carefree is because they, you know, they empty vessels. A lot of people just gonna, you know, be in their emotions and their feelings, and then they gonna go along with that. And whatever it is, it ain't gonna matter. They gonna go along with it, and that's just what it's gonna be, and they not gonna put up no type of fight. You know what I'm saying? And in a lot of cases, those some dangerous folks to be around. You know what I mean? Because you don't know what they capable of for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? But when you actually putting up a fight, bro, you gotta understand, bro, you gonna be irritable sometimes. You're not gonna feel like, you know, doing what you gotta do sometimes, man. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, you just know that it's something that has to be done if you want to get to the next level. You know that it's something that has to be done if you want to keep and sustain your masculine energy. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to be out here lacking, bro. Trust me, man. You know, you want your energy and your strength and your mental clarity so you can see what's going on. A lot of these cats out here that's out here messed up and mind in the gutter, mind in on other things. You know what I'm saying? That's not beneficial to them. That, you know, just mind over just on nonsense, bro. Like, listen, them the ones that ain't gonna be paying attention and, you know, gonna open themselves up for something just terrible to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not wishing that on them, you know what I mean? Knock on wood and all that other stuff, but it's just like when you locked in with yourself, bro, it's just like you just move more tactical. You know what I'm saying? You see things that a lot of people don't. You feel energy that a lot of people won't. You know what I'm saying? It's just like a different level. And then it's like, it become like a thing where it's like, yo, like it's dangerous for me to not be in my right mind, my right state. You know what I'm saying? You know, but think about when you on the street. It don't even matter. You could be going a week, 2 weeks, bro. It's just like, you never want to be under that stat. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be so messed up when you relapse, because, you know, you just want to get back to your normal levels. You know what I'm saying? Which take a good solid 7 days to where you just start feeling like yourself again. But it's like you never want to go back to that. You know what I'm saying? So, because you more comfortable now, you know, being on the right side. You know what I'm saying? You more comfortable now on this narrow path that you know a lot of people ain't walking. You more comfortable now in this light, and you want to stay there. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be back in them pits. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be back in the gutter. You don't want to be back in them streets. You don't want to be back in lust. You don't want to be back to chasing. You don't want to be back to validating. You don't want to be back to pedestalizing. You don't want to be back in that root chakra. You know what I'm saying? To where you can't focus on nothing and damn near need a doctor. You don't want to be in that root chakra where you need a doctor, because a lot of these cats do need doctors in their root chakra because their mind is messed up. You know what I'm saying? And if your mind ain't right, your body ain't right, your spirit ain't right. You know what I'm saying? None of that, nothing is right. You know what I mean? So we got to get it right, keep it tight, and keep it going, bro. And that's my word, man. My name is Jason, and Sinn-Take. Holla at y'all later, man. Peace.